Before we get into whatever we're going to talk about today, I want to know how you guys and ladies feel about the United States and Syria issue. As you know, President Trump went over and kind of retaliated against the chemical attack on the folks there in Syria. So everybody feel all right about that?
Yeah.
Anybody disagree with that? Really? Let me hear the disagreement. Why do you disagree?
I don't like the pattern of we turn on our TV, we see sad stories, we scroll on Facebook, we hear the videos with piano and the kids, and we know what's going to happen. The people are going to wait for the president to respond. I don't like that people can play the president like an instrument, you know? I think there's much more behind just photos of kids and piano music. I think it's not good for him to be reactionary.
You believe the president got bad information?
What's that?
You believe the president got bad information?
I have no idea. I couldn't comment on foreign policy, but just looking at it in general, a caller mentioned a lot of this happening in the past. Desert Storm, you know, the little girl ended up being the daughter of a terrorist, you know, of one of these videos. And they use it so that we bomb here, bomb there.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
Yeah. Were you surprised that we did it?
No.
Oh, you were not?
No.
Oh, okay. Why not?
I just thought Trump, being Trump, would want to come in with an iron fist and want to be respected, number one.
Okay. And you say you disagree as well. Why you disagree?
Assad was winning the war, is winning the war, and...
You say what now?
Assad.
Is
President
what?
Assad, who is accused of the chemical weapon attack,
right.
His Air Force, he has been winning the war against ISIS. He's been capturing city after city after city, and ISIS is on the run in Syria. So what do? We help ISIS defeat Assad by bombing his air base. What's stupid about it is ISIS make Hitler look like a good guy. And we're fighting against anybody who fights ISIS. That's insanity. And chemical weapons, they're no different from any other weapon. Whether you get blown up by a bomb or gassed or anything else, that's a military weapon. You're still deceased.
And so how do you know all this, but the president doesn't?
Well, the president does know this, but he was told that since there was aircraft in the area at the time of the attack, that it has to be the Air Force that did it. That's circumstantial evidence. We have no people on the ground who saw it. We have no evidence except that during that time, their Air Force happened to be in the air conducting a mission.
Well, the government over there admitted that they blew up the building that had the chemical weapon in it.
Right.
But they didn't know it was there, apparently, right? But they did blow up that building. The president of Syria admitted
even
that.
less reason than to attack.
Oh.
Right?
I don't know.
So anyway, then the other thing is that you're fighting to save your country. You will use, like, if our country was in peril of existence, where we were to get taken out completely, we would use our nukes. And nukes are supposed to be the other unholy weapon that you never, ever use. Well, if your country's being threatened, you will use whatever weapons at your disposal to save your country. Pardon me?
Would you use them on the citizens? The people who are not involved in the fight?
Citizens throughout any war have been collateral damage, and more citizens have died in all the wars. Every war that's ever been fought, there's been more citizens die than soldiers. It's safer to be a soldier than a citizen in most wars. The fact that there's citizens around your military target, they're going to get killed. So that can't be helped.
So is your name Hitler?
My name is Winning Wars.
All right. And so everybody else is okay with it, right? Okay. Well, you lose.
I outvoted. I didn't lose.
Okay. I don't know, to be honest with you, I kind of feel the way Mark feels about it. In that, and you too, I guess, in that the government can't be trusted. The media can't be trusted. And when they showed the babies and the kids, you know, that was nuked up over there, I'm used to our enemies showing us stuff like that, you know, showing us babies and kids, and then here we go running. And so I don't know if that's the case here or not. So, you know, I was surprised that the president did it. But I'm thinking that maybe he knows something that we don't know, or I don't know. And so at this point, I'm just going to trust him with it, but I really don't know. But the thing that concerns me is that the media is for it, and the politicians are for it. The rhino politicians and the Democrats, they're all for it, and they are never for anything that's good. And so sometimes if I don't know what to do, I look at the way they go, and then I know then I have to go this way. I have to go the other way because they have never been on the side of anything that's good or right. And so all of a sudden the media love President Trump. I mean, they went from pure hate to total love. And so you know something is wrong. Either they're trying to set him up or we should not have gone there, or both. So I don't know. We'll have to just wait and see, I guess.
Did I understand you, sir, to say that we are fighting people that are fighting ISIS, that we are fighting the people that are trying to help us fight ISIS? Did I understand you to say that? Okay, and who, could you explain that?
Who's fighting ISIS?
That's fighting ISIS.
Bring the mic to him. Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. Sorry.
Yeah, I want to get that up. We're going to start having 2 mics in the audience. That way you don't have to get more exercise than you need.
Yes, ma'am. ISIS is fighting Assad for control of the country. And
well, they have like a civil war over there, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But now ISIS is the #1, I mean, they have been from the beginning. Them and al-Qaeda have been the #1, and whatever else Islamic radical group that's fighting against Assad for power of the country. And it's not good. We need to be backing the people who are against these people.
And how do you know that's happening for sure, so we can know?
Well, it's happened because it's happened throughout the Arab world. It was called the Arab Spring, and all it was radical Islamists taking over governments from, you know, dictatorships like Egypt and Libya and everywhere. It's happening. It's the same pattern. It's easy to see.
Oh, I see. So you understand now what he's saying? He's saying that the president of Syria is fighting ISIS over there, and if our government was going to help, we should have helped him rather than helping ISIS.
Okay, I didn't know that Syria was fighting ISIS.
Right, yeah, they have a civil war going on for sure, and they are fighting ISIS for sure, but I don't know what this case is with the chemical attack that happened the other day. I really don't know because I don't trust the media. And I don't trust when they put babies on films. And, you know, if they want to get to you, they use the children. But they abort the children, they kill the children after the 9th month. But yet when they want to do something, they bring out the children. So I just don't know. Yes?
You made a statement that ISIS is worse than Hitler, and can you explain that?
Well, that's easy. They chop our heads, they kill children and men, they blow you up. I just saw a documentary last night over in Iraq. The folks over there are fighting against ISIS, and it's just horrible what they have done to those people. They, I mean, just blow up kids and blow up homes, and they cut your head off, and then they do it in front of the other kids and other people to intimidate them. Yeah, sex slaves and all that kind of stuff. That's what you meant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let him speak for himself.
Let him speak for himself? How come?
That sounds like you're saying.
But that is what they do.
But are you saying that they're worse than Hitler?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
But that's what you meant, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's really just to make a point. You know, you can compare atrocities and pretty much they come out.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. So, see, yeah, that's what you meant.
Yes, that's what I meant. He spoke my thoughts perfectly.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can compare atrocities between the two and come out even on a lot of them, but I think ISIS has one-upped him on a lot of things.
Is there something wrong with saying that they're worse as Hitler or as bad as Hitler? What's wrong with saying that?
If they're worse, I mean, you should clarify that and explain what you mean.
Is there anything wrong with saying that?
I'm not sure if that's true or not.
You're not sure if they're worse than Hitler
Yeah.
or as bad as Hitler?
I think they're as bad. I don't know if they're worse.
Well, it all depends on whose head is getting chopped off. If Jeremiah's head was getting chopped off, would you say that's worse than Hitler?
Probably.
I know.